Girl, the streets are buzzing right now because word is the feds just accidentally leaked a video during their evidence drop in Diddy's ongoing trial and it's about to blow everything wide open. Allegedly, the footage shows none other than Beyonce in a compromising situation with the late rapper Pimp C. Yep, that Pimp C, who passed nearly 20 years ago. So you already know this tape is old, but what's making it extra spicy is the rumor that this very tape could be tied to Pimp C's mysterious and still questioned death in 2007. Supposedly, the content is explosive like career-shattering levels of wild and people are saying it could shake Beyoncé's pristine image to its core. Especially with all the mess Diddy's currently caught up in. The question on everyone's lips is, why was Beyoncé even on a tape like this with Pimp C in the first place? And more importantly, how did Diddy get his hands on it? Here's the tea. Allegedly, this tape shows Beyoncé and Pimp C in an extremely intimate moment. And insiders are saying it's way more graphic and disturbing than anyone imagined. What's even crazier is that sources claim the woman in the video is a massive R&B star, someone even more instantly recognizable than Kim Kardashian. And let's be honest, if you're more famous than Kim K, the list of possible suspects gets real short, real fast. But here's where it gets even darker. Rumors say Pimp C had threatened to release this tape before he died. That's when people started connecting dots and asking real questions, because if true, it opens the door to possible blackmail, cover-ups, and something much deeper. Some folks now believe that threat might have had something to do with his sudden and suspicious death. Word is, Jay-Z may have been pulling strings to make sure the tape never saw the light of day. And apparently, he wasn't acting alone. Jay Prince's name has been thrown around too. Allegedly trying to get the footage from Pimp before everything spiraled. If you remember, things between Jay and Pimp C weren't always smooth. Sure, they gave us the legendary Big Pimpin', but behind the scenes, it was tense. This tape only adds fuel to that fire. But this isn't just about a scandalous video, it's part of a bigger, more disturbing picture. Pimp C had a reputation for exposing the dirty truths about the music industry. He didn't bite his tongue. He called out the gatekeepers, shady deals, and the powerful figures pulling strings behind the scenes. That's why some believe his death wasn't just a coincidence. The way he died, the timing, and his outspokenness about corruption have all made people wonder if someone wanted to silence him. He'd said before that he had real dirt on major names and felt it was his mission to speak the truth. That kind of honesty is dangerous, especially in an industry built on secrets. And when he suddenly died, many of his fans and peers didn't buy the official story. The report claimed it was an accidental overdose, codeine mixed with sleep apnea. But those close to him weren't convinced. DJ Paul from 3-6 Mafia even mentioned how bizarre the scene was. Pimp C was found in a praying position, blood on the bed. That's not what you'd expect from a simple OD. Now in 2025. With Diddy's empire crumbling and old secrets resurfacing, everything Pimp C warned us about is starting to feel realer than ever.
And he went in there and saw Pimp C body. Pimp C was still in there. He said Pimp C was like, he was laying down like he was praying. And but it was blood all over the bed, like he threw it up, but they thought he had been shot in the head. You know, they didn't know what the hell happened because there was blood all over the bed. But he was kneeled down like he had been praying. And the candles had been burnt all the way down. So they knew he had probably been dead for like a day or something because he always lit these candles to help him sleep.
Pimp C's mother, the beloved Mama Wes, has never believed the official story about her son's death. From day one, she's been convinced that something far more sinister happened that night. According to her, someone else was in that hotel room with Pimp and he was actually poisoned. The coroner's report. She always said it didn't offer solid enough proof to support the overdose claim. And she's not alone in her suspicions. Many people close to Pimp C have echoed those same concerns over the years. In fact, journalist Julia Beverly, who spoke directly with Mama Wes, revealed that she firmly believed her son was still alive when someone staged the scene to make it look like an accidental OD. For Mama Wes, this wasn't a tragedy, it was a cover-up. And the more you look at the details, the harder it gets to ignore her instincts.
His mom thinks he was poisoned, and there was someone with him when he passed who was a very shady, strange character. So there was actually a person of interest, according to his mother, that she believed had something.
$2 Hort, who was working closely with Pimp C just before his untimely death, has also voiced serious doubts about the official story. He's gone on record saying the whole situation felt off. Like something was being hidden, possibly even a major cover-up happening behind the scenes. And what really has people raising eyebrows is the timing. Pimp C died just as he was allegedly preparing to expose major industry secrets, including that rumored tape with Beyonce. Because of that, many now believe some powerful figures in the music business may have played a role in what happened to him. And speaking of that tape, streets are buzzing that the infamous Pimp C footage might be the very same one recently leaked by the feds. Here's the tea. Not long after Diddy's properties were raided by Homeland Security, attorney Ariel Mitchell Kidd came forward claiming that federal agents had seized tapes featuring a very high-profile female celebrity. If you've been paying attention, you'll remember the long-standing rumor that Pimp C once recorded a tape involving a major name in the industry. Fans didn't take long to start connecting the dots. Even Wilda Ariel claimed that another client had reached out to her, trying to broker a deal for the sale of a tape featuring one of the biggest stars in entertainment. The most disturbing part, according to Ariel, the celebrity in the video appeared to have no idea she was being recorded.
Recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute, say that again. Say that again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
I've heard about the tapes.
Yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow. Can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No, I can't explain who the person was, but
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? Really? And you've seen it?
I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
You can verify that it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video, and I can tell the video is nature.
Oh my. All right. So we know that he videotaped a lot of activities at his home, did he? And it sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
Yes. This was actually in his Atlanta home, at a home he had in Atlanta at one point. And it does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video, so it's, to me, doesn't seem like that person knows they're being videotaped. It doesn't seem like they're active participant in the videotaping, like they're being surreptitiously.
Jaguar Wright even backed up these claims, adding more fuel to the fire. She alleged that a compromising tape of Beyonce does exist and that it had been circulating in certain circles for years. According to Jaguar, Beyonce was secretly recorded. Without her knowledge, she had no idea there was even a camera in the room. That revelation has only deepened the suspicion and speculation, especially with the resurfacing of the alleged footage during Diddy's legal unraveling.
The Diddy. Oh! Diddy done turned over tapes. Allegedly, with the Carters, it's a Freakoff. And the Beyonce. How on the cocaine? And the tapes had jizz all over.
Oh, and, get this, there's growing speculation that Pimp C may have actually attended one of Diddy's infamous Freakoffs. In an old video that recently resurfaced, Pimp described a wild party thrown by a well-known rapper, and let's just say the details were giving full and Freakoff energy. He didn't name names, but the vibes, unmistakable. And now that Diddy's parties are under heavy scrutiny, fans are going back, rewatching that clip, and wondering if Pimp was dropping hints all along.
Nigga, if you're in a room naked with some other niggas and some broad and looking at your ass, and that shit is gay, and you need to get on some other shit.
When you put all of this together, Pimp C's mysterious death, the rumored tape, the Freakoff connection, and now the federal leak, well, you can see why the streets are convinced that it's Beyonce and Pimp C in that video. Girl, this is insane. But now I want to hear from y'all. What do you think about the rumors that Beyonce allegedly hooked up with Pimp C back in the day? And how that skeleton might be crawling out the closet in the messiest way possible? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check out the next video because this tea is far from over.